Welcome back to our second, I can say, in conversation with myself, Thomas de Bruin, Andries, Andries Jordaan, and then Estie Powell from Pretoria. She's joining us via Zoom. As you all would know, this kind of communication these days. So we're talking about our fundraising concert we're going to do on the 17th of July. And this fundraising is benefit of the NFS caregivers. And we're just talking a little bit about who they are, what they are doing. So if you missed the first clip, you can just go back a bit in our history and find the first clip. But we're going to continue our chat about a little bit more about the NFS caregivers. So, yeah.
Thank you, Thomas. Yeah, I think what everybody wants to know is, for you, Andries, who was involved with them, you know exactly what they do and what their tasks are about, but we don't know. So I think we would love to know more background on a daily basis. What do they do? How many caregivers are we talking about in their staff component? And what do they really do for the patient? Is it a service for everybody? Is it only cancer patients? I think maybe you can enlighten us on that topic a bit.
Yes, thank you, Estie. The basis is that they've got a very small core staff that's permanent, but the rest is all done by volunteers. But to give you more, insight on the organization itself, I've again asked Felicity, the founder and of the organization, to give us some answers on some questions on what do they do, how many people they have, and what the kind of services they render. So,
the organization is driven by volunteers. We have a management team consisting out of 9 members with different portfolios, where I am the chairperson of the organization. Currently, our volunteer corps consists of 85 volunteers doing all different jobs for the organization. Currently, we serve the oncology clinics at Boetumelo Hospital. It's a district hospital and it's also a governmental hospital. And 2 oncology clinics for private oncologists traveling from Bloemfontein to Kroonstad to consult their patients. We transport patients to clinics, hospitals, bigger centers for their treatments, doctors' consulting rooms, pathologists, medicine delivering services for patients, etc. Sometimes we pay for the petrol for needy patients who wants to travel with their own car to Bloemfontein for their treatment or appointments. Our organization delivers also a service for needy patients when they can't afford to pay for their prescribed medicine or part of their accommodation in Bloemfontein when they go to their 6 weeks radiation treatment. There are also cases where we do funeral letters for needy families who cannot afford the service. And then we do receive clothing, furniture, crockery, etc. from public members, and we distribute these donations towards our needy patients and their families. When a patient is being diagnosed with cancer, myself, as one of the social workers, and a sister accompanies me for the first interview, where we then evaluate what the service is going to be that we are going to deliver. Is it home-based care? Is the patient already bedridden? And then when we decided whether the patient is bedridden, we take the hospital bed, the oxygen concentrators, the mattresses, and we provide them then with the nurses on a 24/7 basis. And everything that we do then is free of charge.
Wow, it's incredible. If you think there are people that give their life and their time for other people who is suffering, it's incredible. I think one can talk so quickly about it, and it can just be something, you know, that we just look a second at. But to stand still with them a bit and have a little bit of an idea what they do. I've worked at the hospital for 3 years, a big hospital. I can't say the name, I'm sure. And I've met the most incredible staff. One of the wards that really touched my heart and my soul was the pediatric oncology ward. And there I met angels, real life angels like the NFS caregivers, who brought the light and the hope. You know, if you have expectations, you are very easily disappointed. But when you have hope, you have a vision for tomorrow, the next hour, the next minute in these people's lives. And that's what they brought. They were just the guiding lights of these patients. And they truly exist. And it's wonderful to salute them and to honor them and to give them a few hours of today. We want to be your light, and we walk in the light that you bring, because the light is all over them. So thank you, Felicity, and the NFS caregivers, and thank you, Cottage House Concerts, for making time and involving us. And we salute them with this concert. It's all about them and their selflessness, and that is love. So thank you for this moment.
Definitely.
So we are continuing with our In Conversation series. The next video will give you even more info on why do they need funds, and don't miss it. If you've missed the others, then go back, scroll back, and look at the videos, and there will be a third and a fourth one in conversation with. So thank you for tuning in and watching. Go buy your tickets. See you there.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.